Hi everyone, it's Gail and it's Forgotten Friends Friday. I came across something the other day when I was looking for something else and I remembered this from years ago. So we're going to play with this a little bit today. Let me say hi and hugs and then I'll tell you what we're all about today. Hi and hugs to Susan, Diane, Caroline, and Joan. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay. Well, this is a bunch of Tsunami Rose ephemera, and it is all ready to go, and I had it tucked away somewhere where I would never find it. So I'm super excited. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my ephemera to take to my retreat and to use. But listen to this. Can you hear that? Let me shut off my heater and see if it's... So, all ready to ride on the back, all fun and vintagey on the front, and just all kinds of things, all different sizes and all sorts of things. Hear that? Okay, well, let me show you how we get this. I did a video on this. It's probably been a good 6 years ago. So it's in the, it's lost in the recesses of the nearly 2,500 videos. But, so here we go. What we need is, we need some coffee dyed paper. We need some ephemera that is on thin paper, not cardstock, because otherwise you're not going to get that lovely crunch. So and then you're going to need sewing pattern paper, okay? And this is a great way if you have any scraps of your sewing pattern paper. It's a great way to use it. Okay, so for instance, I am just going to take whatever I grab out of here, which looks to be this. And you can make this as poofy or not as you want. It's completely up to you. I am going to cut this about here. And just for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and throw it on. So we're going to have some puffiness. Okay, and then I just got there's going to be a little waste on my paper, but that's okay. So then I'm just going to take a journal card, making sure that, you know, it's well covered on the back. Did I say journal card? I meant tag. And I'm going to pick this up, hold it. I'm going to get my sewing machine over here. And again, when I have a Singer Stylist machine, and the settings for a straight stitch are 3.5 and 2.5. I put the 3.5 up to 5 and the 2.5 to 3.5. Just to lengthen the stitch a little bit because we're sewing on paper. Okay, I am just going to pop this in here and we are going to sew. So yeah, I thought we'd get a bunch of new ones done. Because like I say, we've got the old, but let's make some new ones. So I just go around the edges. And down this way, how about if we switch to a little bit of zigzag? Now Now I'm going to go back to straight because there's more. The only thing I use to decide when I'm going to be straight and when I'm going to be zigzag is the pattern. So for instance, you'll see there's not much there, so I zigzag there. There's stuff going on there, so I straight stitched there. That's my only criteria is what's going on the design. Okay, well, we did that. For ease sake, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut up this side of the tag. And we'll cut all the way around that in a minute, but let's do the other two. I think they'll both fit on here. Could get a little closer over there. Oh yeah, we're going to fit. We are going to fit. Okay. And another. Am I in the camera with that? I kind of am, aren't I? So maybe that's a good position for that. We'll go with it. Okay. You can get quite a lot of this done in a sitting. In a sitting. There goes that Montana accent again. And if you wanted to, you could go around twice and do the messy stitching. Oop. I think that's what I'm going to do on this one because I did a lousy job of going in a straight line. That's how you fix that. You just make it on purpose. Yeah, I'm stitching it twice because I'm double stitching it. Yeah, I'm going wonky because I'm messy stitching. Yeah, I meant to. No, I didn't. Awesome. There we go on that one. Okay, I'm going to once again go ahead and just cut this up along this line since we'll be cutting it later anyway. Okay, now let's do the last one. Put that in there just for good measure. All right. And there we go. Okie dokie. Got string everywhere. We'll do this one. I think I'm going to go up and do a little zigzag on this one. And you notice I'm not worrying about having the pattern paper straight nor the back paper. Doesn't matter. The back paper doesn't have any direction. And we just need to make sure the whole thing's covered. And other than that, that's all we need to worry about. Go up a stitch or two. There we go. Alrighty then. So that's how easy it is. But let's get these ones cut and kind of finished off so you can see this little process all the way through. So here's the last one we did. On that last little piece of paper, whoa, we almost didn't make it over there. But we did. We're okay. So then we're just going to cut off the excess. And you can keep these little bits if you want to. And we can put them in something else, or you can just get rid of them, whichever. I'm not going to judge if you throw something away. Goodness knows we save a bunch of stuff. Okay, there it is. And it just has an awesome texture. It feels a little bit poofy and it's crinkly. I love it. Okay, is there, now that I say that, I could stamp on that. I'll be saving that. But the rest is going. I filmed out of order, so I filmed Scrappy the Saturday before this, and just cleaned up a bunch of stuff, and it's just like, okay, at some point you gotta not save everything, because it just gets a little bit much. Even though if it's a printed paper, I'll save the tiniest little piece of it. Oh, there's that one. Oh, that's so fun and poofy. I love it. Okay, and this one. And this one. All right. So that's the how-to. I just thought I would do a few more, give you another couple of examples of kind of ways you can do this. So I'm loving those. I'm going to distress those, and those are going to go in my little thing to take to the retreat. I started looking at these, and I think they'd be pretty awesome with some lace at the top. Well, that's about the perfect tab right there. Yep. Yeah, that needs to happen. Well, I digress. But you can see what the method to my madness is. It's just taking it to the, layering it up, take it to the sewing machine, sew around it, then finish it off, embellish it, whatever. Kind of the idea, though, was to have nothing stiff on here. Just all kind of flexible paper, and paper that will make some noise when you swish it around. So I had some tags that were printed on not even a cardstock, but a heavier paper, and I didn't choose those to do this with because I want thin paper for this. But those are going to be super cute. And I think they'll be even cuter with some lace on the top. So we'll do that real quick on these. And then, for all intents and purposes, they're done, unless we wanted to put a little flower or a little person or something there. But I'm going to save it for now because I want to be able to use the kit if there's something like that we want to do. Okay. So this one I thought was perfect for this. So I'm just going to grab this sewing machine again. Just right here beside me today. And I'm going to flip this over like so. Make sure it's centered and down far enough on both sides. Okay. And I'm just going to go back and forth on that a couple times. Okay. And there is that one. I feel like there's one that needs, there it is. Okay, so there's that one. That's so fun. Okay, let's see what else is in this little bits box. This is kind of thick to do double, isn't it? Yeah, it's not bad. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. Let's see how my sewing machine likes it, because it is kind of thick. Okay. Oh, heck yeah. It's just fine. Do not question the singer, Gail. It is just fine. Okay, there's that one. I do feel like that one could use a little something, but we'll see what it's going to go into. Okay. So what else do I have? I have that one. It's got shinies on it. I think I would put that one like that, but I'm not going to sew it because it's got diety bones going down the middle. And it's not going to want to sew. So let's just see here. I'll use my stinky Fabri-Tac. So stinky. Ugh. Don't know. I just got a stinky bottle. I've never had one smell like this before. It's just sort of disgusting. Okay. There we go. That's that one. Okay, that can lay there and dry. Put that away. And then let's go on to one other thing. Let's see. Need my paper, my coffee dyed paper for the back. This is a partial sheet from one of my Ephemera digitals, and I'm going to do it as the full sheet. I'm not going to cut them apart. Those others were already cut apart. So let's see what we have here to work with. What's this one? That's nice and foldy already. I like that. Yeah, and I can get about 4 layers in there with this one. Now, you could, see how far does that go? You could glue that down a little bit if you want to. I'm not, because I want the pattern to be kind of free flowing so that it squishes around. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just sew them one after the other. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Turned her right off. Oh, Gail. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I'm going to go here, but rather than like sew all the way up to this other piece, I'm going to go around this piece, then around this piece, then around that piece in order to kind of have to fold it up when you've got it under the machine, but it's really no biggie. Now this one is on 26-pound Red River Paper Company. So it's a bit heavier than the ones that were just on copy paper, but it's still okay. It'll still have a fun little padding to it and a fun little crunch. Okay, we'll do this check. This check is from 1907. Okay. And we'll do the next one. We'll do this one. And to me, this is kind of the most productive way to do it because you're just sewing around them all and then you're cutting them all out. Not a lot of wasted steps, if you will. Okay, I am then going to sew around this one and this one, but not that one. That one's too little for it to have much of an effect. So let's see, how do we want to approach this? Okay. And we'll do the cab one and then we'll call it good on this little piece. Okay, so that one is just kind of sharing the technique, if you will, of doing a whole page of ephemera at once. And now they're all nice and poofy. Let's cut them out. So, and I try not to cut off the threads. If you're not a leave the thread dangling person, I totally respect that. Each their own. But I am going to cut these in such a way that I maintain those little threads. Had to look at that a little bit. It's a light cream and I could hardly tell where the line was. I think it's somewhere around there. I got close enough, I think. Okay. And cut off that little bit. Okay. So there's that one. Nice and poofy. Okay. Go ahead and get these two. So sometimes a forgotten friend is a physical item. Sometimes a forgotten friend is a technique that you did long ago and then you kind of forgot about it. I kind of forgot about this one. Okay, not all the strings are going to stay on that one because I had to cut some off. Okay, we'll cut this. by the same token, if a string gets in my way and I cut it off, it's not the end of the world either. So, what do you think? Will you try this, or are you like, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Good and crunchy. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and cut just lightly up this, and this piece we will keep. And okay, that's a little ticket. I don't know that I've done anything this small with this way of doing things, but it's all jaggedy on that edge. Okay. It does give it more dimension than it otherwise would. Even if you use this as a decorative piece on a piece of ephemera, it still has more sort of oomph than just a flat piece would. Going jaggedy to try and make that a jagged edge. And these have these little funkiness in them. So I'm going with it, and I'm making it jiggedy jaggedy. Okay, and then this one I'm just gonna cut out. It's just a flat, non-exciting piece. Nothing dimensional about it. Is that what I called this, dimensional ephemera? I think I might have. Okay, I'm going to throw that in my bits jar. Alrighty then. Got a bunch more. That's exciting. Okay. Now along those same lines, sorry, I'm getting all the bits off of me and my desk. Everything's full of electricity. So yeah, so there's those. They just need to be distressed around, and they're good, except for I forgot to cut off this bit. So bunch more neutral. Now you could decorate this. You could put something on it you want to. Nothing's saying you can't. Okay, so I was thinking of this one. So this is some tags from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And so I was thinking about doing a set of those this way. And that will fit this way. And these are Christmas ones, but that's okay too. Gosh, I love them all. What to do. Guess I'll do that one. Okay. So we need our, this time I'm going to put a little bit more stuffing in there, I think. And just put a little bit more. Let's just go like that. That, got this and this. Maybe we'll just use a bunch of little pieces that are kind of laying around, not being super productive. Just gonna make it a bit thicker. Let's see, what else do we have? I have this, it's got stamping on it. Can go in there too. Maybe that's good. Okay, so this, I just need to make sure that I'm going to be able to catch it. Ooh, that feels pretty good, squishy, that one. Okay. Now don't turn it off, Gail. Okay. So this time I'm going to go around each tag, and then we'll cut them apart in a bit here. Okay. I think I need to adjust the tension on my machine. It's feeling a little, I mean, the stitches are looking a little funky. Okay. Alrighty, and whoa, these are falling out of the other side. I'll put those back in there in a minute. Okay, let's do the next one. The thread's out of the way. And right about there. Yeah, that one about went off. That's all right. And this one is getting wrinkly. It's poofy and wrinkly. And that's all the better. Okay. There's that one. And this one. So, do you ever step on your foot feed for your sewing machine and it doesn't go anywhere? Kind of drives me nuts. It's like, I said go. It occurs to me as I do this that a person could actually do, you could do Amazon packaging, put Amazon packaging in between your sandwich instead of pattern paper. Back when I first did this, Amazon packaging wasn't even a thing. I don't know. I suppose Amazon was alive, but I don't know if it was what it is today. Oop. Put the foot down, Gail. So I have one more thing to show you, and then we'll maybe decorate one or something. I'm going to want to use thin stuff though, because I still want it to be crinkly. I like the ones that are a little wrinkly. So gosh, I probably have 5 or 6 thicknesses of pattern on this one. So it's nice and poofy, which a couple of the others are a little bit thinner, but that's okay too, depending on depending on how thick you are worried about your book getting and stuff like that. You might want it a little bit thinner. this last one. If you're fast forwarding through the sewing, don't worry, you won't hurt my fill bads. I know there's some people that won't even watch this video because I'm sewing in it, which is fine too. Okay, so there is that. And we'll cut those out in a second. But the other point I wanted to make is it doesn't matter what size your ephemera is. So I'm just looking to see what we have here. How about this one? So like this big guy, you could do that with it too, and it will crinkle. Let's do it real quick. I have another last piece of coffee dyed paper, so this is going to have to be it. We'll do some decorating if we have time. Okay, let's get a nice chunk of paper. Okay, so we've got that. Is this good side? Yeah, I'm going to go this way. Okay, like that. And let's get some more, just cause. I'm gonna put that down too. We'll make this one a chunky one. A little chunky monkey. Okay. Get my sewing machine ready to rock and roll here. Okay. Let's do a little zigzag. Okay, Mr. Sewing Machine, thank you very much. You're out. Okay, so this one, the big guy, as we like to call it, is just gonna... Now that's decent. I think I'll stick that back in because that can be padding. Decent sized scraps of coffee dye too. Okay. I think this was from the Rach and Bella kit that we used in the collaboration. And other people are still doing the collaboration. I got mine done mid-month, so okay. Let's scooch that off. Okay, that's a bit of a long string. So that's what I'm going to say. Okay, so here's this. Oh, it's just yummy. It's yummy. So we are going to just give this a bit of a... And then look at all that lovely writing room on the back. Okay, let me check the time. Oh, good. We have like 15 minutes or something. Okay, so there's that. This is scrap. I'm going to move these because we've sewn all we're going to do today, I think. Let's get these cut out. And let's just go up the side. I'm cutting off the strings kind of as I go, but that's okay. I got those real close at the top, the last tags here. Whoopsie. Okay, so I gotta gonna have to kind of finesse this a little bit. There we go. Okay. And now we can cut the tags apart. Oh, that is yummy. See how this one's kind of crunched? That doesn't bother me one single bit. In fact, I like it. Let's see here. Oh, I wish you could feel them, but you can. If you make some yourself, you can feel them. Okay, those are too long of strings. When they annoy me, you know they're long. Because I tend to kind of like them. Okay, and then this is our last bit. So what I would use for decorating is like, maybe a butterfly that's on thinner paper, or a flower that's on thinner paper, something like that. But now we have some Christmas ones too, which is happy. Okay. Alrighty, so that's the last of those cut, and I'm just gonna shush this into the garbage, mostly. There will be some on the floor. Oh goodness, it sticks to my table. It's just so full of electricity. It's so crazy. That's just how it is right now. Okay, so I want to grab these. So we have all of these made up, all of these things. I'm thinking, let's see what we can find for this one, because I was saying I feel like it needs something, a little flower or something. Don't know. Let's just check out what we might have. Got that. I think I want something skinnier. Are these all small? Pretty small. Okay. I know I have some cut upstairs, but you know, a lot of good that's doing me right now. Not bad. I'd like it a little taller still. Okay, I might not find anything just now. Okay, I'm thinking I don't want a Tim Holtz person because they're too thick. Oh, what about this? I could put that there. And like maybe some sort of little label across there. Let's look at Carol Cut's design. She had some flowery fun labels. Maybe might be too dark. I don't know. Okay, I won't. Oh, ooh. Kind of like that there. And then maybe a butterfly right there. I got these little butterflies at Hobby Lobby. I was thinking about maybe this little guy. How are they stuck on here? Oh, I see. The bottom doesn't come up with them. Right? What is the deal? Are you a sticker? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And this little one on top of it. So that gives it a bit of dimension too. Okay. Okay, now I know how to work the butterflies. Oh, it takes a village. Let's see. We'll put that label on. And then we'll put on our little die cut. And we'll have one all decorated and everything. It's exciting. So let me know what you thought of that little way to make your ephemera a little more dimensional. Okay, I want it kind of like right there, I think. In that general vicinity anyway. All right. This is always a little on the tedious side, but I'll go as fast as I can. Gosh. Yeah, tedious. Could have put it on my hand and smooshed it through. I feel like every single little petal on inside of it doesn't need to have glue on it. Okay. Grab a paper towel. Well, there. So there's one. There's one done all the way. And it still feels dimensional and squishy. Okay, let's see, how are we? We've got a few minutes. What else could we do? Do we have anything bigger that we could put on this? Like, I almost think it needs some book page right there. I don't know. I don't know if I can get this one all the way done. But maybe we can get a good start on it or something. I want to use one of these little pieces that here, maybe this, rather than tearing another book page. Could put that this way. So I think the soda I had for lunch is wearing off. I'm like, okay, stay away, Gail. Okay, so I'm going to just think when I go upstairs, I'm going to have to fussy cut in order to stay awake. Hoping for a better night's sleep tonight. I think I will. All the things that were stressing me are now taken care of, which is how it is. It's like, why do I get stressed? Because it's all going to work out. Okay. That kept it still squishy. Do we have a bouquet that we would like on this one? Ooh, I do like that. I do. But I feel like it needs something right there. And I don't particularly love the word abduct there. So let's see if we have a label that will cover that up. Oh, because it'll be squishy too. Let's see. I would like a red one if we've got one. I do. I've got a botanical. Ooh, this is about the right color. Seedling, but nevertheless. Yep, I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Be gone, word abduct. Be gone. You're not going to know what the word is once I put that there. And this, and then we'll have 2 pieces completely done. And then the others, I don't mind waiting and seeing if there's something in a kit I'm using that's gonna, you know, finish them off in a nice way. Okay, you're gonna go right there. Gosh, I feel like that's all that needed. It just needed a little happy color, but that's still going to be nice and squishy. So there you have it, guys. There's my project, Squishy Ephemera. Let's call it dimensional ephemera. So here's the 2 that are done. And here's the ones we can kind of do a little bit more with. And then here's the ones that I did a long time ago that I'm going to use. So there you have it. There you have it. There's another Forgotten Friends Friday. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up and a grateful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.